Like a field trip.
Like a field trip. Big Boi and members of the Dungeon family, and I know 𝗀𝗲 and Goody Mob and them was a part of it. They have turned the Dungeon into an Airbnb.
I think just Big Boi did it on
Was it him, Dolo? I could be wrong. I
remember when the house came up for sale, he bought the house himself.
I know he copped, but I remember 𝗀𝗲 saying that they were thinking about doing a podcast and something else in there. But to your point, it could be just big, so they might have something to do with it. But either way,
I mean, he did go diamond.
He did go diamond. Yeah, he did go diamond. So they got a couple bullet points on Hip Hop Wired where it says guided access. And this is what I thought about immediately when I heard about it, was the basement. You know, where they used to rock, right?
The dungeon.
The actual dungeon.
With the mold.
Mm-hmm. And the writing still above the steps and all that.
Hopefully they put some kills in there.
Man, but it says guided access to the basement of the house, a 90s relic where Outkast and Goody Mob recorded some of their breakout hits. The walls still bear signatures of the artists who got their start there. Now, to me, that alone would take care of me if I was to go to the dungeon. I just want to go down there just to see everything that was written on there. And I don't know how they're gonna protect it because it's goofies out here now. Somebody would be like, "Oh, I want to write over whoever wrote here just to do something stupid." Like that's the era that we in now for clout. So hopefully they have those areas at least covered with something, man, so that you can just go down there and see it. But this excites me, man. Like I saw the pictures of it. They got pictures online. It looks crispy. It looks professional. It's polished. And I'm just trying to figure out when we going, man. Because
that's all I need is a picture. I'm good.
So you ain't trying to go?
I mean, I'll go, but
so you don't want to go?
I'll go.
You gonna be the only person that don't want to go?
I'll be like, cool, let's go.
we can get in and shoot the show in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take the
people
show
that Mike's talking about.
Yeah,
we could take it. Yeah, we.
Well, that was 𝗀𝗲. That was 𝗀𝗲 talking about it. So I mean,
yeah, he did say they was thinking about doing a podcast.
If you rent the Airbnb, you can do whatever you want in there as long as you ain't tearing up nothing.
That's true.
It says kicking back and playing records in rooms styled to commemorate the key Atlanta locations, inspired by the Dungeon family tracks, access to state-of-the-art home studio outfitted in Yamaha audio equipment. That's dope. Arriving in style with local transportation within the city limits, to and from the crib, in an Escalade, and discovering surprises throughout the house that are remnants of the Dungeon family's illustrious past, lasting impact in music today. So
it's only $25 a night.
$25 a night. Now the waiting list for this is going to be stupid, right? We know that.
I feel like he's lowballing right there.
He's definitely lowballing for $25.
Yeah,
but
he's doing it in honor of the 25th anniversary.
Are there no beds or something? Like, how do you sleep?
Well, from what I understand, it's got to
show up.
I saw a picture of one bedroom, so it's at least one bedroom in there.
It's not a big house.
The crib's not that big. So I saw a picture of at least one bedroom. But am I the only one that's super excited? Because I think this is great. And I so want to try to do this. Like I really would like to do this.
I mean, I think it's another relic in Atlanta, man. I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, Georgia, or surrounding areas and actually just soaked in the history.
True.
Like going to Martin Luther King Jr.'s house and his church, and even I forgot I can't cuss. But
good job.
Stone Mountain, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of its history, I mean, it's part of history. It's kind of cool to see all that stuff. But Outkast is part of Atlanta's rich history now. And being able to see where they started at is almost like a pilgrimage, especially for hip hop heads that came up on Outkast and, have been listening since they first came out and had all the verses talking about deep in the dungeon for these many months. You know what I'm saying? Amongst the dungeon dragons as we pass around them blunts.
Yeah.
The dungeon is literally embedded in all of their lyrics early. Right. So being able to actually feel that and be there, I can G for it. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Lone, I saw your eyes kind of perk up a little bit when I mentioned the studio. Is that like an added bonus?
I mean, it's just neat. I didn't expect him to have a studio in there. I don't get excited, period. So, I mean,
well, he ain't lying.
He don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'd go. I'd show up and be like, oh, this is neat. You know what I mean? But, like,
It's neat.
You know, I mean, it is. It's a part of history and all that
There we
good
go.
stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. It's not something that I would randomly choose to do. I don't know.
I think I would, man.
I would, man.
Because even when we went up to Louisville, it was around the time that Muhammad Ali had passed away.
Yeah.
Went to see Anderson .Paak. For the only time I'll probably be able to see Anderson .Paak for $20.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there.
What they hitting for now?
Hey, we don't even want to talk about
I
it.
feel you.
But it was like about the same week or so that Muhammad Ali passed. So we went past Muhammad Ali's childhood home. It's like it's kind of cool to feel that energy and see, you know what I'm saying? It does something to you a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, I'm just different. I'm weird.
Yeah.
So.
I'm weird too, but
I mean, you
Outkast
know,
is my favorite group, so
you could almost view
there.
it in a way like I mean, it's nowhere as elaborate, but almost like a hip hop, a Southern hip hop Graceland.
yeah.
You know,
Ooh,
the
good
same
call.
way people still
call.
go to Elvis's house,
Yeah.
and get excited, want to take pictures in front of the gates. You know, and I think they give full on tours there.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Now, mind you, this house where the dungeon was isn't anything that you're going to be able to give a full. I think it might be a 2-bedroom, 1
It's
bathroom.
not
house.
Graceland,
Maybe.
but
You know, when you talk about musical history and the influence that is Outkast and how they held Atlanta down and made sure they knew the South had something to say.
Yeah.
You know, I could see where people would be excited about this. You know, it would be cool. I like to, you know, tour it, hang out there, take a few pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to stay the night.
Yeah. I think that's where I'm at too.
Why are you
Like,
looking like that? Man?
Because I don't
could be there
know
for
that
30.
area now. Like
yeah.
I'd have to.
I mean, it's still in the hood.
I'd have to talk to some people and make sure we good over there. They
I
don't,
think-
especially they don't know me.
Yeah.
that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I feel like to show up and look at the stuff real quick and see it and be there is one thing, but like all right, I see it now. I'm gonna stay here and hang out. Like,
How about this, Lone? So we go and we pay for one night, and we look and everything, and then we just stay up all night, and then
Record
leave
an
the
album
next day.
even.
Yeah, and then just leave the next day.
well, then you could say that you recorded an album in the dungeon.
I could.
Yeah.
They bet. Hey, there's somebody. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna try something. Like the studio's probably there just for ambiance and all that, but there's going to be somebody that's gonna sit down at the console and be like, "Man, I wonder if it works. I wonder if they got the power on." The next thing you know, Pro Tools up. And you got a.
It better be a good product. If you in the dungeon playing around thinking you about to ignite some
magic.
Outkast dungeon energy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nothing goofy is associated. Well,
No,
yeah,
nothing
nothing
goofy.
is anything. Nothing goofy is associated with the Dungeon family. Is it?
I mean, no, I guess. Yeah,
Future
I
is
mean,
a
I
part-
wasn't gonna say that.
Future
but
is a part of the Dungeon
He
family
is.
lineage, ain't he?
I mean,
But Future,
do you
he
want to
ain't
say
got-
goofy though?
he's not a
I ain't gonna
goofy.
say he's goofy.
Yeah, he's
Nah,
not
he's
a
not
goofy.
I'm gonna come out and say it, man. And this is me being a new old head.
Come on, man.
I appreciate all kinds of music.
Yeah.
Love it even.
Yeah.
But I never caught the wave of Future. I just never did. And I have to attribute it to maybe it just missed me. And because, I mean, there's people that I grew up with that G for Future, but I'm cool, man.
yeah, me
I'm
too.
cool.
You know,
He has a few hits here and there, but other than that, I'm good.
If you've enjoyed this segment of the New Old Heads podcast, make sure you join our live show every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/newoldheads. You can also catch playback of all of our shows on any podcast app and youtube.com/newoldheadsnetwork. And go to newoldheads.com/community to join our Discord.